Charnese Gully, if y'all know her. I'm 27 years old. I've been in the business since May of 2017. I am a double diamond. I got a $10,000 bonus when I was double diamond. About me, before I started It Works, I worked at State Farm for 2.5 years. Y'all, I deal with depression really, really badly, okay? Anxiety, depression, since I was very young in middle school, I dealt with that. So I just kind of just was going through life and didn't really have a purpose or didn't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I was very sad. I was suicidal before this business. So anyways, working at State Farm for 2.5 years, long story short, I decided I didn't want to work for anybody anymore. I didn't really have a plan. I kind of just was stepping out on faith. My faith in God is really strong. So I stepped out on faith. And I was like, what are my steps, Lord? I actually told God to take me through a process. And when I tell you God took me through a process, but I knew that greater was coming out of the process. So I was willing to go through the process. Just a little bit of my journey in It Works. Quit my job in March of 2017. I was driving for Uber. I fell into a depression. By May of 2017, I broke. Like, financially broke, emotionally broke, like just all around in this place of broken. I saw Charnese on Facebook and I got on the phone with her and pretty much she explained the whole business to me. Mind you, I did not have any money in my bank account. I put my account in overdraft, joined, and I told myself this has to work. I have a history of quitting everything. I'm a college dropout. Every job I ever had, I only worked there for 2 years and I quit. Like, I quit everything that I start. I never really finished anything. Even in college, I was an athletic trainer for a week and I quit. So I have a history of just quitting. This time I decided that this had to work for me. I don't want to go back to working for nobody. I wanted to travel. I'm 25. I had never been outside of Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas, by the way. So I had never been outside of Texas. I had never been on a plane. I was just like, what am I doing with life? So joined the business and I just took off. This was before Host the Post. Before the $100 shopping spree. Like, I'm a real OG, I feel like. So it was a little harder back then to promote. This was before the charts were simplified. Back then it took 5 distributors to become a Ruby and now it's only 3. So when I joined, it was a little bit more difficult, let's be clear. Okay. So within 2 months, I promoted to executive, and then 2 weeks later, I promoted to Ruby. So my third month in the business. Well, really my second month, May 25th of 2017. I joined at the end of the month. So by July, I was a Ruby. And then I was already charted for Diamond. It came out with a $10 deal, and I got charted for Diamond. So I was pushing for Diamond ever since I was a Ruby. Right after I went Ruby, I was homeless. So I didn't have anywhere to live. I couldn't afford to live. I wound up having to sleep on the floor at my house. They wasn't gonna let me sleep out of my car, and plus I needed to Uber, so I couldn't have all my stuff in the car. And I really didn't have anything but clothes. So me and my son, he was 4 or 5 at the time. We was sleeping on the floor of my 1-bedroom apartment on a mattress topper. It was like rock bottom. But I knew that this was the process that God was taking me through and that this business was going to change my life. So I just kept working. Driving for Uber, I would work my business while I'm at stoplights, while I'm at the stop sign, while I'm waiting on the next person to get in my car. I would work my business. Every night I would lay on my back and just stare at the ceiling and dream. Like, I never stopped dreaming. I would dream about having my own room because I lived in a living room and it was crowded and cluttered. I would dream about having my dream house. I would just dream. 6 months in, November, I wanted to Emerald, and they say that that's the slow season up here. So I did what it took. That was my first month. I remember 30 customers that month. And I promoted to Emerald. Right after I promoted to Emerald, a week later, I found out I had no cure. So that devastated me. So I was going through that, still going through the process, still working my business. Mind you, can I just say this? I like to keep it all the way through with my team about my journey. I went Ruby the next month. I was homeless. I lost my rank. Okay. I went Emerald the next month. I found out bad news about my health. I lost my rank. Okay. So then 10 months into the business, well, 9 months into the business, I went to conference. You gotta get to conference. They kept telling me, you gotta get to conference. When you go to conference, everybody promotes. So I was like, what is this magic dust that falls from the ceiling that makes everybody go home and promote? I gotta get this magic dust. Everybody laughing like, magic dust, girl, you funny or whatever. While we get to conference, the last day of conference, when like everything is announced, the bonuses announced, the new products announced, everything's over with, confetti falls from the sky. And I was just like, the magic dust! Crazy. So I went home and my job, I was pushing for Diamond since I was Ruby. So I went home and the next month I promoted to Diamond. And my first Diamond check was $1,800. And that was significant to me because the most money I had made at State Farm in a month was $1,600. Mind you, I quit my job March of 2017. I promoted to Diamond March of 2018. It was like everything came full circle. I had took me through the process and it all was worth it. So right after I went Diamond, story not over, car got repossessed. So I definitely went through a journey in this business. So car got repossessed and I didn't let that affect me, but I knew right then at this point I can't drive anymore. So I have to make it work. But I was already making full-time by then. So 3 months after going Diamond, I promoted to Double Diamond, got a $10,000 bonus, and that was the most money I've ever made in my life. And here we are today. I'm a triple now. So hopefully that happens.
Yes. She got that triple blood, y'all. She got that triple blood. So if y'all need some tips, y'all better take these right now because she triple diamond, y'all. Come on now. So honestly, guys, her story like is super inspiring to me because for me, there are times and days where I feel like I can't do this. It's just hard. But then I'm like, but then there's an Ashley Carrington that I can look at and be like, but Ashley can't do it. So why can't I do this? I don't even know. Girl, God is using you, using you to motivate other women. I swear, like if you guys can follow her page. I love all of her quotes, all of her photos. I'm just super inspired. So now to go through her story, we are going to get down to the nitty gritty, okay? Because she told her story, and y'all heard at the time she had a 6-year-old little boy, okay? So what I'm trying to ask and see if, she has answers to, what did you do to incorporate your business with your son? Did you ever have like a point where, because I know some people, they'll put like their kids on live or, kind of just how did you incorporate your son into your business?
Let me say something real fast about my child. When I tell you my child is special, baby, he is me times a million. He got a personality. But my son hates pictures. He will run on the camera. He does like to jump on live with me, but because he does the most, I mean, I just can't. But let me tell y'all, when I first started the business, my family was very supportive of me. Okay, I wanted to encourage my son though. What I would do is, Alejandra would do boom contests or Charnice would do boom contests, and I would always like incorporate him with that. Like I would tell him like, okay, this is what we pushed him for, because I didn't want to. I know a lot of times people neglect their family in this business because they're on their phone all the time. So you at the dinner table on your phone, you at, family events on your phone. You're just always on your phone and people got stuff to say about it. And I didn't want my son to feel like I'm just on my phone, not doing nothing. So I would tell him like, okay, we pushing for a $10,000 bonus. Because when I went Ruby, I was pushing for a $10,000 bonus as a diamond. I didn't get it, but I was pushing for it. So I would tell him we pushing for $10,000. So every time I would get a customer, I'd be like, "Oh, baby, we got a customer," and he'll be like, "You can get the 10,000," and I'd be like, "That's it, we almost."
Yes.
So I would like incorporate him, and then I would win boom contests, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I just won $100," and he'll get excited with me and stuff like that. But just with the the pictures and the lives, I do agree with that. You know, you definitely want to show your family on your social media, but my son, I try to get pictures, and I'm like, are you the cops? Like, why you don't like taking pictures?
Dad.
But I try to include him, like, when I would dream, like I told you I would sit on my back and dream, I would dream with him. So we'll put together, like, okay, what's your room gonna look like when we get our dream house? Or what, he wanted a moonwalk in the backyard, and he wanted a pool table, and like he would just tell me, and that's how our conversation, like, okay, we're gonna get this when we get, you know what I'm saying? And then with the praying, you know, he prays too. So, you know, it's just a lot of times I would, you know, going through what I went through, being homeless, and me and my son, like, it was just one time that I took him to Chick-fil-A. That's his favorite. Oh, that's what I want to say. So, you know, you don't want to neglect your family or your kids. You don't want to feel your kids feel neglected. So with my son, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I wanted to get work done, so I would have to bribe him. And his favorite place to eat is Chick-fil-A. So I'd be like, let me do this. I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A, and then you gonna get this amount of time. And even now, I have decided that I'm gonna schedule time for him. Since I work full time from my phone now, it's like, okay, I'm gonna work this, and then when he gets out of school, we're gonna do home. We're gonna do, you know, whatever he wanna do. He likes to play board games, and I don't like that. So I'll build him a fort or something. It gotta be something I like to do too. So we'll build a fort and watch a movie fort, you know, something like that. But yeah, I try to include him like that. That's how that works for us.
Okay, so basically what I'm kind of getting the vibe is that, because I teach, for my team, I teach them schedules, like honestly teach them schedules, and to like, guys, like if it's not on your schedule, you will never get it done. So people who tell me like overwhelmed, or that they feel like their kids aren't getting the right attention, I'm like, did you put it on your schedule though? Like, did you actually set aside this time specifically for your kids? And that's why it's not getting done. So from what it sounds like, even for you to get to the triple diamond, you had to take that time to be with your son. Even those dreaming moments, that was times that you took out specifically with your son, y'all dreaming and doing all this kind of stuff, because that's the stuff that actually pulls you to your goal. And not just you by yourself, but it pulls him to want to be a part of what you're a part of.
Another thing that I really do a lot, I feel like this is my love language. This is how I show my love. I like to gift people with stuff. So that's just how I do. Like, that's what I do with my friends, with my family. So what I do for him is the Chick-fil-A thing. I mean, that's always going to be a winner. But like, because I was doing this business to be able to tell him yes more, I made sure, like, if I got a bonus, that I would do something for him with some of the money for the bonus. Now, this was after I went diamond. Like, before, you know, we ain't done no.
Gotta count your coins.
Like, I'll surprise him with a trip to Dave & Buster's, or I'll surprise him and take him, you know, to the toy store and let him get whatever he wants before Toys R Us closed. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I'll always make sure, like, because I'm doing this to be able to tell my son, yes, I'm going to include him when I get a special fast start bonus, or, you know, when I got my first double diamond check, of course, you know, I went all out for him. Like, let's have a whole day. Let's go out to eat. You know, let's go to Dave & Buster's. Let's go here. So that's very important to do as well, to let them know, okay, I'm including you and I'm doing this for us, not just for my own self-gain.
And that's good. And that's honestly good. And I mean, she's still teaching me stuff, because that's something that I honestly, like, I'm evaluating myself. You know what? I'm getting all this stuff, and there are some moments where I'm just like, I should be doing all this. So, hey, see, I told y'all she gonna motivate some of y'all. She gonna motivate y'all to do right. I better do right on this Zoom. Okay, so basically saying get a schedule. She's saying include. She's saying to give. The next thing I did want to ask you though, when you were becoming a triple diamond, and I know that some people say like you have to have stuff already kind of like regards to posting and you said literally that your son, and I'm glad you said it, like your son does not like photos. So how did you, like, because I know that they say like you, in order, like if you post a kid photo, you're gonna get like tons of likes. People are gonna pay attention or whatever. So how did you get your triple diamond without having to use your son? Like, because he's not gonna take no photos.
Okay, let me say this. My whole thing with my page showing my fun, my family, is my friends. Even now, if you look on my page, you're gonna see. I don't think it's like.
Hold on, let me see who. All right, I think we're good now. There we go. Try it. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm saying with my what I show on my page is more so of my friends than. I'm gonna just have to be real. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm not that close with my family like that. Like, we hang out, but I'm not that close with them like that. And then my son don't like taking pictures. We go places all the time, and he refused. Like, today, went to Denny's. Like, anytime. Anyways. So, my friends, though, whenever my friends come over, I take opportunity and blow it out of proportion. Like, I'm gonna take that opportunity. And I always tell my friends, y'all need to get content because they come over all the time and work with me, and we do work together. So on my stories, if you watch my stories, like almost every other day, I'm with my friends showing that, you can have fun in this business with the people that you meet. Like, these are people I met on social media, and we're at the gym together. So whenever I go to the gym with Ashley, I'm taking pictures of that or videos of us working out. Whenever I'm just sitting at the house and I cook for my friends, I'm going to take pictures of that. Like, me and Karen just went to Denny's. My son was there too, and me and Karen just went to Denny's. And I'm going to just make it like it's the most funnest thing, ever. And all we did was
that ever happened.
You know what I'm saying? When we go to the pool, anywhere, I'm going to make sure I showcase that all over my page. That's my fun. That's my family. Because me and my real family, sister, brother, mama, daddy, we not really. And everybody's different. Everybody got different dynamics. And
that's the honesty that people need, because there are some people who are on this Zoom who don't have that. Like, because my family, I don't like posting my family on my social media just because because I do model, and like if other stuff or people come around and famous and stuff like that, I don't really want them to know who my family is. So I always tell my folks, my people, my leaders, like, hey guys, like, you don't have to use your family, but use some other piece that makes the business fun. So yeah, for me too, I use my friends. Like, I use my friends, I use my events, I use my boyfriend now because he at least likes doing photos. So I use.
Let me say something on that. People love relationships. I'm single. And I know I can speak because I'm single, and I love to see relationship posts. Like, I love it. So if it's not a relationship, you need to showcase your relationship.
Right. And use it for your business. That's the only thing. And that's why I love doing this. It Works in network marketing in general, guys, is because you can turn your actual real life into a paycheck. There's nowhere else that you can do that. You have to be on social media to do that. But I absolutely love it. So her advice is, guys, if you don't want to use your family, use your friends. If you can't use your friends, use your fun. If you can't use your fun, use your relationship.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
When I started the business, I follow Sharnice. So Sharnice is my upline. Sharnice has a whole totally different life than me. She's in law school, okay? And Sharnice was in a relationship, okay? And she was able to travel. Like, traveling has been her thing, okay? She likes to go to dinners and have wine and sushi and all this stuff. Like, that's Sharnice's life, being by the pool every day. And, like, I would try to mimic her life. And that was a mistake, y'all. Do your own life. I thought my life is so boring. I don't do anything. But just having my friends, and on a day that people are at work and I'm taking pictures with my friends in my house, it don't even have to be nowhere. It could be in the house.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people really look at it like, man, I wish I had that. The friendships, and I wish I had the time freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to try to take somebody else's life. And, I would go broke. Girl, I would drive for Uber, make $20 just to go buy a wine, buy a glass.
Oh God!
at a restaurant to take a picture. Like, I was trying so hard, going broke, and I'm trying to make money, and that was just dumb. Work smarter, not hard. You can really showcase your life. Ask somebody that's not in your life. There's people on my team that be like, well, I don't do nothing. My life boring. And I tell them, this is how I look at your life from the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, dang, you make my life look so interesting. No, like, this is what people see on your page. Like, you need to showcase. You don't have to put people in your business, but you can show them, you know, because I have stuff that you would never know. Because I'm not going to showcase on my business, but if that makes sense.
It does, girl, it does. And I think they get it. Honestly, that was the thing. And I had to transition myself as well from not just posting the content that my upline was posting, but posting genuine. And to me, and like, guys, I cannot tell you how my page boomed when I did my own thing. Like, when I started at least telling people how I felt, my visions, my statuses, what I was doing for the weekend, how I was feeling, and how this, you know, product made me feel. Exactly. People can smell phony and fake from miles away, and that includes being a part of social media.
I'm sorry, real quick. So I'm just going to give y'all examples of certain people on my team, okay? Because somebody can relate to you. Somebody wants to see what you have to offer. I had a girl on my team. She's not on my team no more, but I had a girl on my team who liked to coupon. Like, couponing was her thing. And I told her, start showcasing that on your page. Like, go live and talk about the couponing and find a way to insert in work. It works into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything you do, you can insert in works. I have a makeup artist on my page. I'm like, girl, people die for makeup.
Right.
Makeup lives. Like, people will stay on a makeup live for an hour straight. Like, and then we have skincare products. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is. My thing is the gym. So before, when I was trying to copy Sharnice, I would think, okay, I got to be pretty all the time. I can't never show me, you know, looking out of place. And now, me doing me, girl, I have so much more interaction just doing my thing. I love to work out. I love making workout videos. Like, gym is pretty much majority of my page. And girl, getting my own results and posting them, like, girl.
That's what I'm saying. But guys, you have to come to that point. Like, when you're first starting, yes, you're going to need that inspiration. You're going to need that help to come up with, you know, posts and how to say it. How do I do that? But don't be timid, guys. We talked about this last week about initiative. Take that initiative to look it up and see, like, okay, so Jasmine incorporated this into her. Like, I just literally did a post about buying snacks for Hurricane Dorian. Who does that? Like, please. You have to put it in there, like, how it makes sense to you. And really, honestly, people will relate to that. They'll say, like, oh my gosh, I had to use a paycheck to go buy the hurricane snacks that I needed for Dorian. But I got to use my ItWorks card, and I was just fine.
One more thing. This is the last thing, I promise. I don't want to keep interrupting you, but I just keep it.
You're okay.
When people join the business, a mistake that they make is they make their whole world ItWorks. They forget how to live their regular life, okay? Don't make that mistake that everything is who wants to make extra money. Everything is, oh, I just tried this celery juice. Oh, I'm drinking my keto coffee. Oh, I'm using my hair, skin, and nails. You know what I'm saying? That is so robotic. Like, I feel like you can incorporate both, but people buy into you before they buy into the product. I can leave this company right now, which I never will. Let's just be clear. I can leave right now and go to a different company, and I will be able to be successful there because people bought into Ashley. Just like Jazz said, she was like, I love Ashley. Like, Ashley inspires me. Yes. So it's the person. Like, people need to get to know you. And I ain't even going to go into going live. Not gonna talk about that tonight, but
bro, no, I swear, because I do want to hear about going live, because that was one of the pieces that I put down on my piece of paper. Don't play with me, girl. But going live, guys, and that's what I was gonna say, because I know for me, sometimes going live, guys, is not easy. It's not easy to do it every single day. I was told you had to do it live every single day, and so it just became so overwhelming because that's not who I am. I tried so hard to fit into that mold of what I should have been and whatever. And honestly, people were still realizing that as I was talking on live, it wasn't even me. I had to come and start making up random stuff to talk about on live because that's not who I am. I am a busybody person. So for the most part, when you see me moving in action, my moving in action happens in my story. You're going to see
yes
story than on my page, which I honestly prefer because more people, I get more interactions that way. People are looking at, I looked at my story the other day, it had like 357 views. I was like, never in my life ever that could transfer over to my Facebook page. That'd be great. But guys, like if you have chances that you can to show just even a little, like little portions and snippets of your day, what it looks like when you wake up in the morning, your routine. You could go over, like, and sometimes I'll do my hair routine. Girl, no, I saw Ashley's live the other day where she did some curl or whatever to her whole head, and people were there watching. Like, people watching that's interactive. Even if you did your makeup, okay? Like she said, people love makeup. Even if you did your makeup and then all of a sudden was like, oh yeah, I use toner from work, or whatever. And that, guys, that's still putting your business here so people still know, like, she's still an It Works girl, but she's not overloading it. It's not blue, green, and black all on her page.
To piggyback off of you going live, let me say something real quick, and this gonna be a little different. Some of y'all probably haven't heard. Listen, because I see a lot of people talking about being nervous going live. And this is what I tell my team all the time. We hashtag faith over fear over here this year. Okay? Listen, can I just real quick, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a preacher or nothing, but it's in me. Okay? See, God has not given us a spirit of fear. Okay? So if there's fear attached to it, we know that comes from the enemy. That's number one. Okay? So if it comes from the enemy, you got to ask yourself, why is the enemy trying to stop me so bad from going live? Why is he putting all this anxiety and fear and nervousness in me from going live? It's because something greater is on the other side of you going live. Listen, when I go live, I love to tell my story. We all have a story, so you can't sit here and act like you don't have a story, okay? I love to go live and tell my story. Your story is not even for you, okay? I built a team based on telling my story, okay? Now, it's easy to sign up a distributor for $10, $20, maybe even $50. But if you want to get some substance on your team, people that's going to stick around, people that's willing to pay $99 that they don't have, that's when you know you got something real on your team. And in order for you to have a real team made of substance, you're going to have to start being vulnerable. You're going to have to start telling your story. You're going to have to start showing people your real life, okay? They don't want no cookie cutter perfect person, because guess what? They can't relate to that. If I tell people I used to prostitute and I used to be a drug addict and I used to be an alcoholic and I'm able to be a business owner today, people look at me and they say, if she can do it, I know I can do it. That's why it's very important for you to let people see who you really are. And if it's fear attached to it, it didn't come from God. That's the enemy trying to stop you from reaching a higher level and being great. Period. That's why I tell my team, I get nervous going live. You watch my live and you feel like, oh, she's so confident, even right now. You know what I'm saying? I get nervous as well. And I have to, can my team attest to this? I literally have to go in my team chat and be like, hey, y'all, I'm finna go live.
Yes.
Yes, got you, boo.
Yes, she does.
I got my team to hype me up so I don't be nervous.
Aww.
And I love that if God give me a word and it's pressing on me to go live and tell something, I gotta do it. And when I do it, every time I do it, whoo, something amazing comes out of the live. Somebody message me and say, hey, what you said changed my life. Now this person, I just went live one time, but this person is forever watching, trying to see what else do she got to say. And then when I offer the business opportunity, they're gonna be the first ones to hop on it. Yeah, because it's a trust factor now. She done showed herself. She done been vulnerable with me, so I trust her. I trust this $99. I trust that she would teach me and train me in this business.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I told y'all was about to get some fire tonight. I told y'all to be prepared. This is that no excuses. This is that faith over fear. This is that do or die. This is that must have, must do. This is it. And this is I love Ash because she's so genuine, y'all. Like, I have never met someone so genuine. Her stuff is fire. When she goes on live, you can tell that God is literally speaking through her in her lives. Guys, I'm not, and I don't know who's religious and who's not, but there is something about it when you actually let God take control over your thoughts, especially about your business and you as a person, and you do self-development and you grow, bro. It's been an amazing ride. I know for myself, and I don't know about Ashley. Like, okay, so that was another question I did have is written. What do you do for self-development? How do you handle self-development?
Okay, y'all. So I just started doing something so amazing that has literally changed my entire life. Okay, I am spiritual, but if you're not, this will still benefit you. Okay, so I work 100% from my phone. I do not have a 9-to-5 job, a side hustle, anything else. So I have all the time freedom. Let's be clear, okay? I have a son. I got to take him to school. He got to be at school by 8 o'clock, okay? I wake up every morning without fail at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to be nowhere, and I don't have to wake up at 6 o'clock. But it's something about having a business mind, okay? Millionaires wake up early and they always got something to do. They always got something to do. So if you try to go somewhere, you need to get it in your mind first, okay? So I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I take a shower and I get dressed. I don't got nowhere to go. My couch is my office, literally. Y'all see me right now and I got clothes on and all I did was go to Denny's today. Listen. And I jumped on here, the Zoom. So what I'm saying, wake up at 6 o'clock, take a shower, because when you look good, you feel good. Okay, you're gonna be tired at first, and your body gotta get used to it. But it's gotten to the point where I set my alarm for 6, and God wakes me up before the alarm go off every morning without fail.
Yeah.
I'm up. So up at 6 o'clock, get dressed, fix your hair. And the way God do me, because I got to spend my time with God in the morning. The way God do me, this is just how God do me. He say, you know, when you come to me like you finna be with your man. Now, I don't got no man yet. But that's how he do me. Because sometimes I try to halfway.
Yes.
I try to just get dressed and not do my hair. And he'll be like, lay them edges down. Do your hair like you would do your hair. Stop playing with me. I hear him clearly. And I come out here into my living room and he'll tell me, clean up. Now, a clear space, guys, is so important. You can't work in clutter. So clean your space, your house, your workspace, your job, wherever your space is. Make sure it's clear of clutter. You can have a clear thinking mind. Okay, it's very important, guys. So wake up at 6, get dressed, make your bed. I can't stress that enough. Make your bed up so you are not tempted to get back in the bed. Even on your off day, get out the bed, make the bed up. Now, I trick my mind sometimes and I be like, girl, I'm getting back in this bed. As soon as I drop this boy off at school, I'm getting back in the bed. But when I come home, the bed is made up and I don't get back in because it's already made up. And I got pillows. I got several pillows. So I would have to take it's too much. The bed is made up. Don't get back in the bed once you make it up. So make the bed up. Then I come in here and I spend my time with God, however long that take, okay? I pray and then I listen. I stop and listen. Now, if you are spiritual, don't just pray and make your request known all the time and don't never stop to listen. God wants to have dialogue back and forth with you, but I'm not going to get into all that. Now, if you're not that, then that needs to be your time for self-development. Read a book in that time. Another thing I like to do after I finish praying is I get my dream board and I lay it in front of me and I look at the pieces on my dream board: the house, the marriage, the wedding, the debt freedom, the vacationing, the triple diamond. Okay, I look at all these pieces and I close my eyes and I start envisioning it, dreaming. Oh, I cannot stress how important it is to never stop dreaming. Okay, so that's something that I do right there. And then get my son up, Okay, I'm on a schedule. Like Jess said, it's very important to be on a schedule. So 6 o'clock, boom. By the time 7 o'clock hit, he got to be up at 7:15. Boom, get him up, take him to school. Soon as I take him to school, gym. Working out for me is a stress reliever, and that's what I need in my life. Plus, we in the business of health and fitness, health and wellness, so you want to be living that real lifestyle, okay?
Yeah.
Well, make sure you healthy. Let's be clear, okay? So gym every day. You see on my story, I'm in gym every day, or I'm at the park working out. But it's workout first, and then it's come home. Okay, boom, sit down, do charts. You know, start working my business. Then it's nap time. I'm sorry, I take naps.
At least she was honest. Me too, girl. I do too. Sometimes it depends.
So nap time. So for self-development, because that was the question. For self-development, when I first wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is turn on something positive. So on YouTube, I like to listen to T.D. Jakes, Priscilla Shirer, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Stephen Furtick, Robert Madu. If you're not on Robert Madu, he a preacher. This guy is phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to write
something in the morning. I like to listen to something positive from YouTube. So I just go on YouTube, motivational video, and just start listening while I'm getting ready for the day. Then I pray. Praying is very important for me. And then I'm reading a book right now, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind.
Okay.
So we got that from that Zoom. We was on the Zoom the other day, Secret of a Millionaire Mind. If you have not watched The Secret on Netflix, also watch The Secret on Netflix, because it will change your whole mental.
I see your team like nodding their heads like, and I'm like, okay, all right, guys. So y'all that's on Empire Diamonds, let's go. Like, we watching The Secret. We gonna
yes, for you. Let me say something for you. This is for you, okay, as a leader. One thing that I like to do with my team, we haven't done it in a while, we're going to get back to doing it, is self-development Zooms. So what we do is we get on Zoom, and it's not work, okay? It's relaxed, it's to know each other. So I let everybody tell their why. It's going to be a lot of tears, I'll tell you that right now. It's going to cry. It's going to last for like 2 hours.
God.
But we share our dreams and our whys, why we in this business. If you want to vent, you can vent, whatever. And then I give them tips on self-development. One thing that's very important is making time for you. We talk about making time for family, kids, all that, but it's called The Secret. Making time for you is so important. What I like to do for me, just for Ashley, just Ashley time, is soak in the tub while I watch Netflix and just let my mind relax. Because we know when we copy, it's copy and paste, but it's still mentally draining. What we do can be mentally draining. So every single day, you gotta find some time to make for you. So I give my team tips on what to do for self-development, okay? So that would be good for you to try with your team. You gotta bring your family, and know that you're not. And one thing is, when you have different distributors that you sign up and they don't know each other personally, and we all in different states, it's really easy for them to feel like I'm alone in what I'm going through. So when we do our self-development Zooms and everybody tell their story, then people start seeing, okay, I'm not the only one struggling. I'm not the only one going through. I'm not the only one scared to go live. Or I'm not the only one that's this. And it makes them feel more comfortable. Like, okay, so if I see my sister, my sideline sister do this, then I know, okay, boom, she just talked about how she had she was finna get her car repossessed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or she was just finna get evicted. Right. So if she could go live and be strong to do this, then I know I can, because I know her story now. And this is something private, so I don't record self-development Zooms. If you don't jump on, baby, you just missed it.
Right. You would just have to miss that one, because I don't like people to see me crying and stuff. I get emotional real easy. I'm like, nah, I'm just a little touchy, but I'll do it for my team. Like, guys, I really want y'all to, like, we are a huge, big family. Like, we all have to grow together. And at the end of the day, if you need to on your Zoom, I can just reach out to my sister and be like, yo, can you hop on my Zoom, please? Because I know that you have an encouraging word for my ladies. And like, sometimes, guys, we get all bared down with the day-to-day. we do forget that you have to schedule time for yourself. Now, when you do that though, I do have a question because I want you to kind of clarify, because even for myself, sometimes I mix in my I'll mix in my self-development with me time. So are they one and the same, or are they different? Because when I consider me time, I consider that like me going, I like relax. Like when I'm listening to self-development, that's not really relaxing to me. I do it because it's on my list and because I do want to learn more. But then there's where it's just like, okay, well now I've learned and now I want to like decompress. So for me, I'm gonna turn on Netflix. So should they be one and the same, or how do you do that?
I think that just depends on the person. For me, I start the day because it's hard to start the day. Like getting out of bed and wanting to be productive is already a task in itself. So I start the day with self-development. I never end the day with self-development because I feel like that's work. For me, I'm a note taker. Like even right now, I'm prepared to take notes just in case you drop a nigga for me. So I'm a note taker. So I can't listen to a book or read a book. First of all, I don't like audiobooks. I like to read it myself. So I don't like to listen. So I can't read a book, or I can listen to YouTube videos though, but I can't do all this stuff without taking notes. Like I just can't. So that's work, I feel like, for me. So if you somebody that relaxes with encouraging words or motivational videos, then okay, let that be your me time. But if that's work for you, like it is for me, like I have to be mentally stimulated. It stimulates my mental. So
Yeah,
I separate the two. Like me time is relaxation. Me time is relaxing. Like what do you do to relax? Do you like to get your nails done? It could be middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you like to hang out with your boyfriend? Or, I mean, that's not really doing you, but, you know.
right. No, we get it. But for some people, it is more relaxing to be in that atmosphere with your boyfriend, or just somebody else that you trust and, you can be with. But, okay, but I definitely wanted that clarified because I know that there are some times where we do say like, oh, do self-development. We're like, do self-development, but we don't also tell people this, you need to have a separate time for just you too. Like you have to take care of you. If there is no more you, like when you break down and you can't get up in the morning and you can't breathe and you can't relax, you can be your bottom dollar line. Like you will not reach goals in that state of mind. You have to take care of yourself. So that was what I wanted clarity on. Now, I have asked you this question before. I want you to make it clear to everybody. And I was so shocked when she told me the answer was no, okay? So I remember, and I don't know if you remember, but I asked Ashley, I said, girl, I don't understand how people are so freaking organized. I said, do I really have to be this organized with being in the business?
Girl, my whole team will tell you, nope, Ashley is not organized at. Girl, but let me tell you something. Ashley, my other Ashley, Ashley Arsenault, Ashley, my other Ashley.
Yeah.
We are literally Tia and Tamara. Like, we are literally peanut butter and jelly. Like, she is the calm to my storm. And it's working. Like, she helps me lead. So she's every time you get a potential, write it in your planner. And she break her charts down to how much BV she needs for each box, then how many of each product she has to sell to reach that number. And I'm like, what, girl? She color code her charts. Girl, bye.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, we all got different color personalities.
Yeah.
And I'm all over the place. Even when I talk, I'm all over the place. Like, my team understands Ashley is all over the place. And you can be successful and not be organized. So I don't have no organization tips for you. I have a schedule that I follow every day, but as far as organization, baby, bye. Not me. I'm
But
for
see,
real.
but that's what I love about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say this though. I am trying to become organized because I did watch a Zoom, and some things that I'm incorporating now because I do want to retain customers is the 2x2x2 rule. I'm starting that. So I have a planner that I have barely cracked open. And so how I use that is every time I get a customer in 2 weeks, I write their name down so that I can follow up with them in 2 weeks. So I just started it at the first of this month. So we're gonna see how that go. I can't really tell you because I just started it. But we're gonna see how it go. And
Oh my gosh. But guys, but that's what I was saying. I really honestly love the business for that purpose because you can grow in areas that you need to grow in and you can still be like bomb at the other stuff and still make money. Like she's at Triple Diamond and she was at Triple
double.
Double Diamond. Excuse me. She's going for triple. So I was always speaking it into existence. That's all it was.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But she was Double Diamond and she wasn't using these charts. She wasn't using these schedules and all that stuff. So guys, you can
wait, hold on, pause. I always chart. Let's be very clear. Charting is very important.
Yeah, not charting, wrong word. Scheduling and like organize, like put everything.
Yeah, I didn't have a schedule. I just started doing a schedule maybe in July. I definitely did not have a schedule all the way up until Double Diamond, for real.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's changed my life. Scheduling is important. It changed my life.
Girl, it did mine too. And I tell my team all the time, like I literally have my schedule right here. Y'all see all these little sticky notes. Everything is organized in here. I don't even know how it happened. I just did it. One day I was just like, you know what? It's enough. I want to have a schedule. And I just did it. It was initiative for me to do it though, but I just did it, guys. And sometimes that's what you're going to have to do in your business. You have to in order to make sure that the important stuff gets done. So I know we got like 10 minutes left because I don't want to keep everybody all night long because I could talk for a little minute. But I wanted to hit on some main points. So I have a phrase, Ashley. I'm going to say what the phrase is, and then I kind of want to see what your idea is on it in regards to your business and how you use it. Okay, so I heard, as leaders, we should daily find ways to kill a rule, cut a meeting, remove a step, and empower a person, and repeat.
I'm sorry. Can you say that whole thing again? Because it was going in and out.
Sorry. It's kill a rule, cut a meeting, remove a step.
Wait, start from the beginning. You said as a leader.
Every day. I heard they said every day as leaders, we be trying to kill a rule, cut a meeting, remove a step, and empower a person, and repeat.
So you want to know my thoughts on that?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard that before, actually. So you said kill a rule?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I think because when the person said it, they were saying in regards to like effective leadership and how sometimes we overdo stuff. So our object as successful leaders should be to cut a rule out, help somebody else to understand it maybe easier, things like that.
Okay, so with my team, y'all, I'm not as structured as
she shook her head.
Yeah, it is cutting in. I'm not as structured as these other. Okay, so I don't like to throw shade, and I'm not throwing shade. Okay, but everybody runs their business so differently, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody runs their business differently. So I feel like as a leader, I'm not as structured as other people. So I don't have like, you got to be doing this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I tell people we all are different. You know what I'm saying? So run your business what you feel is comfortable for you. If it's working. Now, if it's not working, then you definitely want to copy the right cat. I feel like as well.
Yeah.
So, I hope that touched on what you was saying.
No, it is because I wanted your opinion as another leader because sometimes I know that like my team can hear me say something like over and over and over again. And
it's true.
I don't want it to be like something that just I'm saying. It's just every leader is going to be different. Every leader has a different team. Every leader has a different style. And it depends on what you're looking for. And if something is not working in your business, then yes, you do have to take that initiative to go ahead and change it, or to find another way to do it the right way.
Okay, so me and my team actually been talking about doing things differently. And we are in a season of getting out of our comfort zone and doing so many things differently, y'all. So you have to evolve with the times. So when I told y'all, when I joined, Host the Post wasn't around. And when it first came out, I was like, this is already working for me, so I don't want to do Host the Post. Like, I just feel like that's just complicated. I don't like change. But of course, I gave in. And so as time go on, you just evolve. You learn new things. And you might not be able to, like for Sharnice, she always says that she learned the business from Jade Hooper. She never says like Alejandra was my go-to. She likes Jade Hooper style. So, sometimes I tell my team all the time, like, if this don't work for you, what I'm saying, do what works for you. Basically, at the end of the day, this is your business and you can run your business how you want to do your business. I'm not your boss.
Right.
I'm your partner. I'm here to lead guide, but at the end of the day, do your business how you want to do it and do what works for you. Now, as a leader, if I see something, I see you trying things and it's not working, then as a leader, I'm going to pour into you and encourage you to do things differently.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's what leaders do.
Right.
We have the hard conversations sometimes, and you have the hard conversations, and you just gotta let people know, like, hey, I feel like you need to go live. I've been doing this forever, and they don't want to hear it, but whatever, I'm gonna keep saying it. Or I'd be like, you talking about it works too much on your page. Like, we have trainings where I will ask people who want me to go to their page right now on the training and tell you what's right or what's wrong. And they'll volunteer, and we'll go on there, and I'll be like, okay, I wouldn't have posted this, or I would have said this instead, or this picture's not bright enough,
Hey, but that's good. But that's that leadership quality, and that's what I was saying. Like, you have that. Okay, so I do want to ask. So then, was that something that you learned, or was that some automatic quality that you already had?
I think everything. Can I just be real?
Please do. Be.
Listen, I allow God to direct my business. I do my business totally different from Sharnice. She's my upline. And I've been able to have success. I feel like I've had a little success. So God be giving me these ideas, man. I be randomly coming up with these ideas. Whenever I write out the trainings, so you got your notes for your training, you got your questions and stuff. Whenever I write out my notes, I literally ask God, and I do my notes like 30 minutes before the actual training. I don't think my team even realized that. 30 minutes before, and I say, okay, God, tell me what to say. And I just gotta be real, y'all. That's what it is for me. Now, when I first started, of course, I was on YouTube all day watching other leaders. I like watching Jay Hooper. I was watching Fallon Price and Alina Conley before they quit. Ronnie Brown before she quit. So just find you somebody that's your same style, and
Yeah, but that's what I was telling my team too. They have to find other, because we did another live with somebody, or I was watching some other It Works Zoom or some encouragement one that we were watching before. And they basically were saying, like, at the end of the day, you need to make sure that the person that you're following actually inspires you. When I look at Sharnice's page, I don't feel inspired, I can't follow her style. That's not gonna work for me. If I look at, Charnel's page and I don't, I can't use them. So for me, it makes it be more madre. Like, I love her style. I love her explanations. I love the way that she, handles herself live, her business and everything. So you have to find, the leader that you can follow to get your business up. Nobody's gonna be upset that you.
I was just about to say that nobody's going to be upset because we want you to be successful. Let's be clear.
Please, at the end of the day, get your check, boo. Get your check. Make sure that God is pleased with your business, and make sure that ultimately you are happy with the business you're running.
You are happy.
You're not going to be happy if you're following after somebody else's example or following what somebody else does. So I know that we have like 2 minutes left, but Ashley, I absolutely, again, I adore you. I thank you so much for coming on my Zoom because that was like literally fire. She has taught us how to incorporate our family into our businesses. And guys, literally, you have no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, if you have
Hashtag faith over fear.
Yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see, honestly, guys, go onto your Facebook pages right now and put hashtag faith over fear. That way I know that you were here at this Zoom. And I will see you guys next week for the people on my team. Ashley, you were freaking boss. I adore you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, girl. Bye, y'all. Have a good night, okay?